there's a great link from Scientific American that not only goes over the team that was involved, but also Jane Greaves, the radio astronomer at the Cardiff University in Wales, that she was involved in this whole observation of Venus. And it's a really cool story. I'm not going to go into it here because the writing is really well done. I'd rather point you to the person that did the hard work to get that done. But we're looking at potential life being found on Mars through the evidence of a gas that shouldn't be there in any other. It shouldn't be there because this phosphine gas, the way from what we know, and this is science, right? We base everything off of what we know from before, and we build on top of it. The existence of a phosphine gas means to us, from what we know, that something is creating that gas. We have that because we have technology that's doing that. The only other thing that we know that could do that is life, and since we don't think there's technology on the surface of Venus, it means that there's a very high likelihood that there is life, airborne, and not life like you and I, but some life form that is creating this phosphine gas, whether it's like, us where we release carbon dioxide gas. This could be something else. So this little marker that they found by looking at the elements that come out when you look at the atmosphere of another planet or a star, it is showing that evidence. I think most of us, when we think of life, we kind of think of that example, that primordial soup, right? That was kind of how it was taught to me, of how Earth began, and this primordial soup finally had the ingredients for life, and that's where things started to come to life. And now, who knows what could happen? I mean, there's another article about this topic that's saying that there's a potential that there's an asteroid. For Earth, one of the things that's been tossed around is either on a comet or an asteroid. There was a life form that was on that asteroid. Comet hit Earth in its early stages, and then that grew to the life that we have today, to the diversity that we have. That goes against kind of the primordial soup thing, but where did it come from, right? Did it just come out of nowhere, or was it brought here? So now this life being in the atmosphere brings up another question, that now it could have just been that there could have just been a comet or an asteroid that was flying by and picked up as it was skimming, let's just say Venus, right? It skimmed Venus, picked up some of these life forms as it was going by and kept going, and then that life survived and made it to Earth or somewhere else. And so we're learning all these different ways that life can travel and be placed different places around the universe, and it's super exciting. And I'm going to be hopefully reaching out soon to some of these people here to see if we can get them on, the actual scientists and engineers on board that helped make this discovery possible. And then hopefully we'll have some missions that will come from this soon, so we can actually look for life on Venus. But I'm definitely interested to know what you guys think. Has this changed your thoughts on finding alien life? Has this changed your whole idea of whether we really are alone, or even what alien life looks like? I would love to know. So please feel free to reach out to us. Today in Space Pod on Instagram and Twitter. Today in Space on TikTok. Today in Space Podcast at gmail.com. And of course our website, todayinspace.net. Reach out to us in all those different places.